Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Somerset Farms. We are back on Somerset Farms. We did massively enjoy the recording yesterday on Attingham Park, so I hope you guys enjoyed that on Friday's release. Right, as we were saying in the last episode, it took me a while I've had to go around the map and figure out what I was doing, blah, 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 blah. Right, it's going to be a bit of a time-lapsey day, kind of. We need to get these cultivating jobs done. If we do all these cultivating jobs in this episode, we will officially have enough money to buy field 29. 29 is one of them fields that wants cultivating. Also, we get to use the new tractor today. I am kind of stoked about using this. I've used it on Attingham Park. It's not mine on Attingham Park. I've just driven it on Attingham Park because Flo owns this tractor. And on Attingham Park, we have our own tractors, basically. Yeah, it's a nice one to drive. Yeah, we need to get a start on. Basically, any that's flashing, we need to harvest. And the sooner we can get these harvested, the sooner we can buy field 29, which is expansion number 5 for the farm. So yeah, we need to and we want to get it done as quickly as humanly possible. Okay, it's been limed. That's field 10. Okay, field 9 has been field 9's been missed a little bit. Weird. Right, let's get that in there. And let's give this a whirl. Oh, it's gonna get all covered in lime. Is my new tractor. Yeah, let's make a start. Like I say, the more of these we can get done in one episode, the quicker we can buy field 29. We need to buy 29 before the end of February. March/April is kind of planting season. If we buy the field in March, you know, we need to also plant in March, so we're not going to have over much time. Because obviously we're going to be too busy seeding. So it would be nice to get this field, you know, bought before we move over. We just want to have a few thousand in the bank though, you see, to buy the seed and things like that. But we need about, I think we need about £15,000, I think it is, at the moment. One of these fields alone is worth like £4,500, so that's like a third of the way there. That's scoping well. Like that. Shame it's getting absolutely covered in white lime on the paint job. But this is what this tractor is all about. Look at it go. Yeah, I'll get a bit of a headland done. I'll get a couple of the, I'll get a few of these fields done. I say I'd like to try and get them all done today. I could put a worker on doing some of them, but the fields are not exactly shaped the best, so it's kind of more hassle than it's worth sometimes. Yeah, absolutely love recording Attingham Park. I say, guys, it's my ultimate favourite map. There isn't a map out there that even comes close in my eyes. Now, obviously, that's just my opinion. Nice to get a few more people in on that series as well, since it's a co-op series. Just to come in, help make the farm bigger and things like that. Yeah, we own a farm. We literally bought a farm in that series. And I'm just kind of giving you the gist of what went down. If you haven't already seen the episode, I do apologise. Kind of the title gives that away though, you know. Oh my god, we bought a farm. You know. If you didn't guess we bought a farm by that title, well, I don't know what to say. Right, we've done a headland, guys, so I like to do something before I go into a time lapse, you know what I mean? because I'd like to try and get as many of these fields done as possible. 30 minutes of gameplay into a time lapse is like 3-ish minutes. So yeah, we'll get this into a time lapse. We'll get a few of these fields done, and I'll see you once we've done a few. Right guys, we are done on field 7. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but Jesus Christ, what is it with tractor gearboxes? It was just going so freaking slow. 210 brake horsepower. It's got more horsepower than the class. Yeah, he's struggling to pull this cultivator. Whoa, my fault, my fault, my fault. Bruh. I heard the car coming right as I pulled out. The problem is I've only got one earphone on, so that I'm not kind of shouting down the microphone. And yeah, I just caught the edge of that car coming right as I pulled out. Right, yeah, I'm going to try and get a couple of these over on a time lapse. I do want to just see if there's out else we can kind of do in it. I don't want to just do all time lapses, do you know what I mean, of like the same thing. Obviously we're only going to work until it's like night time anyway in February. Then obviously we'll change the day, or the month shall I say. We haven't exactly had much snow on this map actually, which is kind of realistic for the UK, because in the UK we just suck at having snow. And the worst thing is the slightest little bit of flutter and it comes to a standstill, does this country. Right, let's get into here. Right, we are going to have to do a headland though before I can put a worker. Well, I say do a headland, I don't need to do a whole headland, I just kind of need to do a bit of a headland around here and across the top. There is a bit of a turning circle here at the bottom, so if I just do a weird shape and then I can put this onto a worker. Yeah, the gearbox just slows down. Like it changes gear and then it just loses all the speed it had originally. Yeah, really, really odd. Come on, little tractor, get this done. You know what I mean about that gearbox? Right, I'm going to leave that going down there on a worker. That is one of the more better paying contracts as well, so I want to get... I just want to see if there's anything else we can get done. Like I said, yeah, field one, £4,000, you see. Maybe we should have done field one for the money. But yeah, basically, our budget that we're trying to make at the moment is £85,000, so we need £13,000 now. Obviously, it's going to go down on the worker, but we should make money no matter what. In theory, we could go rent another cultivator and get these smashed out a little bit quicker than before. The other thing was, I got a new mod. We're talking harvester, header, 5.1 meters, okay? Yeah, we come across some class header mods. Here we go, look. So technically we could go smaller. There's kind of what we've got. There's what we've got again. But one was a separate pack. One comes in a pack with loads of other ones. So I might... I was saying that's part of the Dominator mod. So yeah, we're going to have two of them. But look, I know it's not much. But this is the header we've kind of got at the moment. 5.1 meters. 6 meters. So it's a little bit bigger than we've got. It's like 90 centimeters bigger than what we did have. But obviously, what I'm thinking here is... just a little bit bigger than what we had, so for me I just feel like that's might be a better header to end up getting. I'm probably going to make a big mistake doing this, but let's return that. I've got a couple of little fertilising bits I need to get done as well, you see, over in this episode. They're our fields. They're not fertilising contracts or anything like that. They are just our fields. So it'd be nice to get them done. It would be nice to change the tyres again, but we should be alright fertilising in skinny tyres, to be honest. Yeah, we've got 34, 33 and 13. Just want one layer of fertiliser ready for when we put the seed down. Got to remember my harvester's still dumped over here as well. Really do need to remember that. Yeah, I could have cut some grass, but the new UK mod growth just doesn't let me. Literally doesn't let me do grass this time of year. No cutting, no nothing. So we can't do any grass work winter, which again is realistic. Usually in the UK, February time's usually quite a wet month, especially where I live along the coast. Lovely. Get that round there. Done. One done already. this is kind of what I wanted to get done today. Just finish off kind of our field prep, earn a bit of money on them contracts. I wanted to do a couple of the contracts because at the end of the day, you know, they are our fields. We do need to get them done. The contract wise, we need to get the field bought. If we do a couple of them, then we let the worker do the rest. We'll still earn some money on the majority of them. We won't earn a lot on some. We do have seeding to come soon. I suppose the question is, what gets planted in 29? We could possibly buy... No, we can't buy 29 if it's already planted because it'll be ploughed. And if it gets ploughed, it'll be a nightmare. Because we'd have to... Well, we'd have to plough it before we could harvest it. Oh, no, I kind of wish I did keep it, but obviously we did need the newer tractor. Like a catch-22 of what we needed to do in that last episode. But I am glad we got the tractor. I am glad we actually bought the tractor. It's just a little bit more horsepower. It does seem to struggle with the cultivator a little bit though, but it'll probably be better for pulling the trailer anyway. Right, this field is now completed. And then I say we just got 13 to pop around and do. If we can get one cut of fertilizer on, then when we seed it, we can get a second one on. We shouldn't really have to seed it then. We shouldn't have to fertilize it again. I think the only thing we'll have to deal with is weeds, but because we ploughed the majority of them, we shouldn't have weeds. Like I say, I can't plant any seed yet. It's the only downside to playing with seasons on, is I just can't get stuff in the ground, but we've kind of made quite a bit of money now with playing on a 3 times scale. It is making it a bit quicker to get through the year. Absolutely loving how big this field is now as well. There's still a harvest there on field 30. Oh, that's that, what is it one, innit? Wheat, I think it was. I suppose we could kind of do that contract on there. There we go. But everything on our field is ready to be seeded. That was the aim with that. Yeah, that was done quickly, wasn't it? Let's be fair. February, we don't have long before the time will change. Try and decide if we've got enough time to do field 30 contract. There shouldn't be anything to on the yeah, look, there shouldn't be anything we can harvest. So why is field 30? Interesting. I don't know if we take that contract, if it would even let me do it. That's the question. Would it even let me do it? Yeah, we've got some eggs we could possibly sell. They're not the best price for eggs at the moment. But if we're close to earning the money for the field... Hang on, how much do I need right now? I need basically £13,000. I need £13,000. Keep pressing the wrong one. Eggs. 1764, so 36, 46. Just over about five and a half grand for them 3. That one's nearly full. It's about 6 grand in eggs. We need 13 at the moment. 6 grand in eggs. Let's just have a look at our little 26,000. I would rather not touch that if I can. Milk. What are we doing for milk? I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can kind of shift until, no, 500 litres. Manure, how much manure have we got? Manure, we have 3,300, so it's not a lot in there. Have we got any grain to sell? We do have 13,000 litres of soybean. That's not for another few months, though. But we could take a hit on the soybean this year. Oh, yeah, it's actually one of the lowest months. 12.23, yeah, see. So we can plant in April for barley, oats, soybean. So we could keep 20. So we could go to next month to buy that field. What that'll do is that'll give these contracts a chance to finish. I keep pressing the wrong button today. But it would also massively increase the soybean price. So if we take a bit of a hit on the soybean this year, we can always put soybean back in field 29. And there's not much extra we can get out of field 29, but there is a little bit we can do with it. Well, I'll tell you what else I want to do as well. I want to go here because we need to worry about... Could me! I love that number plate. Could me! We're going to sell this, guys. We're going to buy the slightly exaggerated storage capacity one. Just to leave it over at the... cheap field. If you care to notice, guys, I brought these back as well. Look at that. The work I do on this map is just... It never ends. Oh, look at that. £3,000 toward... Oh, if we sell them eggs... Where was the best price for eggs? I know it's a big hit at the moment. Up at the supermarket. What else can we sell at the supermarket? Can we sell straw at the supermarket? Nope. Grass? Nope. Here? Nope. Yeah, we could possibly take those eggs. We're not, like I say, we're not gonna get like loads for them, but if we take them to the supermarket, like I said, I really want to get field 29 today. It's expansion 5 is what we call it. Each expansion we do is just going to be numbered, just a bit easier. If we just take whatever we've got here to sell for now. Oh, here comes the snow. I love that. The snow comes in February and my gardens don't have a roof on. They might pop back on though when it snows. I kind of hope so. Right, let me just get them into there. If we just sell everything we've got right now, we don't want it stored outside anyway in winter, do we? So if we just do it for now. Maple syrup is not accepted here. Well, I'm not trying to sell it there. Leave me alone. Yeah, we might have to just restack this trailer a little bit, because we really want the eggs. If we put that in there, I know people don't like me using super strength, but I'm not going to spend bloody ages doing this. We want to get field 29 bought. Between that and the contract that we're doing, then the contracts, then the harvesting contracts that we're doing right now, they can basically pay for the seed. And we do already have a little bit of seed. It's not a lot, but we do have a little bit of seed. So it's not the end of the world. At least we can start seeding our fields. We're not going to be doing anything planting wise. I think we will just do genuine grain crops. Could use the planter for soybean though, so at least we can do 2 fields at once if we hire a worker. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Anyone want some scrambled eggs? No! No. Oh, they're well and truly smashed now. Maybe it's a good job we're selling these at a reduced rate. Let me just get that maple on there. The eggs are worth the most, so we go wherever the eggs sell. And the eggs want the supermarket, so we'll sell everything. Like, I could go and sell, for example, the lettuce, say, at the sell everywhere container. But the problem is then, is everything else might be such a crappy price that we might as well take a crappier price for the lettuce. Let's go and quickly get this taken up there. Like I say, 85, I call it 86,000, I think it is we need. Now I do want to buy that new mower though, don't forget I want the mower. But don't forget, when it comes to planting season, we might look at renting another seeder. Because, I'm saying that, if we can plant soybean with the planter, we could use the new tractor to plant with the planter. We could use the seeder on the class. We don't have a third tractor, so we can't rent another. Yeah, so we'll do that. Whatever wants soybean, we'll use the planter. So we can just try and get as many contracts done at the same time. Just to try and boost the money to survive the summer until harvest time. Whoa, stop pulling out on me. Oh, come on, Reaper, you need to press the brake. Yeah, I'm just, at the moment, I'm just loving the bits of detail that I've done to the map. I really am. I get maple syrup's not accepted here. I'm not really fussed about that. Oh, yes, £11,500. Nice, so we can buy the field. We can buy the field, we can plough it. If we're quick, we might be able to get it ploughed this month. That would be a game changer. To get it ploughed this month. There we go. I know it wasn't really worth a lot, that maple, but we were coming to this area, so as far as I was concerned, it was a nice way of doing it. Whoa! Lovely. Oh, I'm stoked. I'm actually stoked at the fact that we can buy this field. I know it leaves us with nothing on the farm, but yeah. Expansion 5 has been bought. We just need to complete it now. Could maybe do. Worker C has finished his task. He really hasn't finished his task. I can tell you that right now, he is not finished. I did not see contract for field 1 pop up. Right, let me just run this round here. Let me just run it round here. I must admit the turning circle on that new tractor sucks compared to this thing. I think it's more because I put like the big beefy floaty tyres on. but still. Yeah, I just knew he wasn't finished. I just knew he wasn't finished. It's the only problem with doing it like this now. Can we maybe get you going that way? Can you contract in that direction? That would be easier. There we go. Right. What were we doing? Field 29. Field 29. I'm glad we've done this now. Field 29 leaves us £3,000 in the bank. So yeah, we own 29 now as well. Really, really stoked about that one. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do that one over in the next episode, because I don't want to have an overlong episode. We've had a few long ones lately. We'll take a little gander over in 29, see what we can do. We can just... There's a little hole in the fence, look. There we go. So... the gate comes out here. If the gate comes out here, we'd harvest here. We could then bring it around here. Bring it a bit closer. Bring it closer. We could then sweep it round here and come up to here. Just seeing roughly how... So we're going to get at least 5 meters wider here. And we can bring it up here. We could go right into that corner if we wanted, but I'd rather put a sweeping curve on it to keep the harvester rolling. There's at least another 5 meters along here. Sweep it around here. There's at least 4 to 5 meters here, if not more. It could be more. If we then basically come down here, yes, he needs liming. Then we come this way. There's not much to do here. And then if we bring it back off here, like that. That way, when we do a headland, we can kind of just keep, you know, flowing around it. I don't really want to do much with this, with the tyres on this. I think we've got wide tyres for this, but I'd rather use that other tractor, because the other tractor does have more horsepower. And we can soon swap it, swap the jobs over. Customize. Wide tyres, they're free. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. £6,000 to repair this tractor, guys. Gonna need repairing. It's starting to need a lot of repairs at quite a considerate rate, actually, this tractor. Reaper, where did you put your plough? Where did I put the plough, guys? Where did I put the plough? Okay, where is my plough? Huh. Oh, yeah. It's alright. I put it next to the fertilizer. I think, to be honest, we will do the ploughing in the next episode, but I think what we'll do is, I think we'll work on the outline of the field, because, like I say, we do need to get that in and in place. It might take a quick second to get this done. Field 1's nearly done. There's another few £1,000 in the bank. Right, so what I was thinking here, guys, just so you can get the idea. You got to remember, we've got to get the harvester in the field. And then what I was thinking was, if we was to bring it like this, he's got more than enough room to get into the field and get started. And then what we do is we bring it round like this. So we'll fix the corners with a bit of grass afterward. This is a 9-metre plough, so maybe 4.5 metres all the way up. An extra 4.5 metres all the way up is really, really good, to be honest. I can live with an extra 4.5 metres. And like I say, now it's going to get slightly wider. That's at least 5 metres. That's probably 6 metres. 7 metres. 8 metres. Definitely looking better. I say we'll squeeze every inch we can out of it, really. I don't want to do the corners. I don't like the sharp, pointy, right angle corners. It's, for me personally, it's just, I don't think they even look right, to be honest. I'm a little bit close on this hedge line. And then basically come back up like that. That's kind of what I was thinking, you know, something roughly like that. Obviously we can just put a little bit of grass back down there. We definitely need a bit of grass down there. Yeah, that's looking tidier now. I did say the minute I started doing this one, it was a little bit too close. And always just put some grass along there. Do that. I know it's gone into the field a little bit, but the cultivator will take care of that. If we basically do something like that. The only other thing I wasn't really impressed with was that little bit there, because it kind of just made it look a little bit much, and that little bit there, I didn't like that bit. And this little bit just here, let me just get a better angle. So now expansion 5 is kind of underway. I think we've made really good progress. Again, like I say, we'll get it limed. It's going to cost us money to rent that limer again. There's not really much we can do about that. We do need to start looking at maybe trying to buy that. Where is the next tractor? He's in a completely different field. Field 1 is officially completed, guys. So 16, 20, 27, 47. I'm quite impressed with the fact we got £6,000. I am just going to drive through the hedge, guys, because, well, the worker goes through the hedge. Yeah, we've got 16, 20. I'd rather go up and do 16 first, I think, because it's a little bit out of the way. I do love these buildings just where I've placed them. I genuinely hope, I did send the creator of this map a message, and you know, and I was like, you know, I've put productions in the map in really good, what I believe is really good places, without taking up a field and things like that, you know, and putting a sell point in and things like that, you know. And I really do kind of hope he puts it into the map and then, you know, like, updates it. I really do, because the map itself is absolutely fantastic. It is a great map to play on. It just lacks a few little bits. And I don't mind doing things like that. I'm doing it for myself because I'm playing on this series. If he, you know, and I'm happy to, you know, I sent him the file, you know, I said, you know, I'm still doing a few little tweaks, but this is what I've done up to now. If he likes it and he publishes it. Right, the only thing I have got, guys, I have actually done this on the game files, but don't think, oh, that's just in grass. What it is, you have to change all the textures in, you know, like, so this is all done on the file. So if you were to say download the version of the map that I've kind of tweaked, this is all done. This is all asphalt around here. The only reason it's not asphalt on mine is because I already had a save game. Yeah, you can update it, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you can't update it. I just didn't. That's all it was. So like if someone went, oh Reaper, can I use the version you've got because it's got productions, all this would be tidy. Probably be a better job than what I'm doing right now, actually. And then we do that there like that, and then all I do is I just go back over there, along there like that, just to tidy that a little bit up there. Yeah, that's basically all done on the actual game file. I just, like I say, because I already had a save, it didn't look like it had done it. But yeah, it's fantastic. I do genuinely love the little bits that I've done. The map creator might think I'm an absolute dick because I've done it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. At the end of the day, I've read online, there's a lot of people saying, you know, the one thing this map lacks is built-in productions. And I know the guy, Steve Mods, I know he basically brought us in, he brought us in the cereal factory. No, what? Yeah, he brought us in the cereal factory and the oil mill. The oil mill was there though, just to give you an idea. So he brought us that in, and he brought us that in there. But you already owned them. Well, now you don't own them. Look, if you go here, you have to buy them. I could have, do you know something? I could have put something there, you know. The only thing I have to do, look, I just have to lower the oil mill ever so slightly. But to be honest, I'm not. Most people turn these strips off, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, other than that, like I say, I put the carpentry in. I'm just kind of showing people the changes that I made. Like I say, I know I've had a few people ask me for the version I'm playing on, just because it's got a few more, you know, little details. Look, if we go back to the dairy. There's the drop-off point. And the thing is, the only thing I have with it is if you look here, you have to own this bit of land. 61,000. You get this farm here. But it doesn't give you this. You can still buy this separate. Bit of grass there, there's a bit of an alleyway. I was umming and ahhing about lining the dairy up with that building, but I kind of like lining that up more with the with the road. I was thinking of adding a couple of parking spaces in here, you know, for staff. But again, if you go up to it, you have to buy it. And I haven't lost the field either. You know what I mean? I'm working on an area at the moment, just because if you notice, not all the productions are in. Now I am kind of procrastinating a little bit here. But I'm thinking of bringing in a road down here, you know, down here into the back here, because there's a bit of open grass space down here, you know, just here. And I'm thinking of putting the spinnery in here and just, you know, calling it Lakeview Spinnery. And then what I was thinking of doing, because I've got, like, for example, now this is a mod, but I can actually include it into the map. where is it? Basically, what there is I've got bridges. You know, the wooden bridges. And basically, the idea is just... So the idea is, not this one, well, is that the European one? So there's the look, there's the European one. There's the start. Like, I could bring that in and we could put that, like... right there. So you have to go around the back to drop it off. Get a little road down this side here, put that into there like that. Or what I could do is I could put 2 over here. So I could put a spinnery here and whatever building I'm missing, and we could put a little bridge in across here. I know I've got bridges installed, I just don't know where they are under decoration. I personally thought they were under other, but it would appear not. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, guys, I am going to call it now. There's a reason I didn't start field 16. I kind of want to get that harvested in the next episode. But thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you've all enjoyed the changes that I have made to the map. If anybody wants it, like I say, I am still working on it, just in the background. Look, even the sheep, look, I even fixed the sheep. Kind of lined it all up a little bit better. I've got 1 to line up there. Yeah, other than that, like I say, I do appreciate everybody watching. And until the next episode, I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.